Alright, welcome back to episode 22 of the Kyle's Experience. Alright, we're here today talking about a little something called burger music. Now, what is burger music? It is nothing. It is actually nothing. There is no definition for it. It is nothing. This term just gets thrown around at music that's popular to dislike. And you think I'm making this up? No, I'm not. That's what it is. It's a made-up brain rot term that just gets thrown around. Now, the main victim of this seems to be Slayer. For a little bit, it was the Stomp Clap Hey people from the 2010s. You remember those guys? They were basically like incel core if they weren't good. And that's why people didn't like them. It was like kind of folk indie, but it was also like really popular for some reason. Like not even like hip, like just with hipsters. It was for some reason poisoning the pop radio charts in like the early 2010s. You know what I'm talking about? So for a while, burger music was kind of considered that, in which I could kind of understand that, like the stereotypical hipster, owning a burger place now. I could kind of get that. But then the term started expanding, and now the king of burger music, alright, in heavy quotations, is Slayer, alright? Not the 1980s thrash metal band Slayer, but instead an underground rapper named Slayer with the E removed, alright? It's just SLAYR instead of SL. I probably butchered the spelling anyway somehow. Not the same as the 1980s thrash metal band. And the reason for them calling him a burger, for them calling his music a burger, is because it kind of sounds like something that would maybe be in like a Minecraft intro from like 2010. Firstly, that doesn't even make any sense, alright? What do Minecraft intros and like burgers have in common, alright? The answer is nothing, okay? The hipster thing, you know what? I could kind of see the train of thought there. Here, got nothing. Now, the real reason they're calling him burger music is because of his fashion sense. Yes, the underground hip-hop enjoyers, a community that is known for a wide range of degenerates, alright? Playboi Carti, that, is kind of like, became kind of an inspiration to the underground, infamously has allegations of him hitting a girl, hitting and choking his baby mom, which, is obviously probably worse than, having a bad fashion sense. But for some reason, they'll still listen to his music. They'll still glaze him. But, Slayer wear, like, a shirt and pants that didn't match. That's terrible. That's awful. I can't listen to his music anymore. Alright? He has a bad fashion sense. Burger. So, because he had a bad fashion sense, which only, like, the most stuck-up, nerdy, like, losers would ever care about. And I'm not even, like, I shouldn't even have the right to use that word as, like, a derogatory thing. I'm a pretty big loser myself. But if you're genuinely writing someone's music off because they have a bad fashion sense, you genuinely just suck. Recently though, Slayer did, fight back on these allegations a little bit by releasing a music video that basically kind of played into the meme, of being like an early 2010s, like, YouTube intro music, where basically the music video looks like one of them using like those super old like 2012, 2011 blue screen transitions with the white sans text on them. There's even a part where he like fights the Ender Dragon. There's a part where his name Slayer is like circling around in like CGI. It's just like a really funny music video. Good on him for playing into the meme, following along with it. Yeah, that's the burger music segment of this video. In conclusion, pretty cringe. I will use it sometimes myself to, just describe like music I don't like Wi-Fi Skeleton or Jades. But it's not a very serious term. It means basically nothing. It just kind of means music you don't like and you want to clown on. So that's why I call Wi-Fi Skeleton and Jades that. Anyways, moving on to our next topic, and it's gonna be EOC, because I'm recently taking the EOC, and I gotta say, it sucks. It like really, really, really sucks. And not even just like, oh, it's a big test with a lot of questions, I don't want to do this. That is true. I don't want to do this, and it does suck just based on that. But like, I'm doing the English EOCs right now, and you have to read like a whole story before like answering questions and stuff. And the stories they pick are just like so boring, so mundane, so like stupid and uninteresting. Like the first one we had to write like a whole like paragraph on, not an essay but like a narrative. One of those like dumb English exercises where you have to read a story, then you have to write your own version from like a different perspective. Yeah, we had to do one of those with this story, and it is so boring. Like, genuinely, there is nothing interesting about it. It's like about this author who gets interviewed, and that's all I can tell you about it because I genuinely zoned out for the rest of it. It is that unbearable. So I literally just wrote like in the blank square we were supposed to like write from the person interviewing the author, and I wrote, I went to interview this author. She was super weird and I didn't really like it. This is the end of the story now. Literally, I could not write anything else. It sucked that much. I have no clue what it was even about. And yeah, that will wrap up this episode of the Kyle's Experience. Yeah, it didn't have a lot to talk about. Maybe next time I'll figure out something more. But if you like this episode, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, and boom, bye!